What's up guys, Gengar's the next Pokemon in my Become Godlike series. I will go very into detail on Gengar gameplay. Here's the build, we have triple glasses and full special attack emblems, so very standard. So I just straight jump into gameplay. Very important for the beginning already is we want to boosted auto attack, or we want to auto attack air, so we can charge up our boosted auto attacks. Right now, you can see I'm standing still and I press A. It only works if you stand still and if no enemies are around. You can actually charge up your boosted auto attacks on pretty much any Pokemon, but nothing has to be close. And you have to stand still for it. If you keep moving, it will not work. So stand still, basic attack. We need this boosted auto attack to make it across this wall. So we don't have to run around, it would cost us way too much time. On the old map, it didn't matter too much, but on this map, it matters a lot, because you have to path towards your buff right here. A tip for this as well, which I didn't do in this game, if you auto attack it once and move towards here, you can lick the red buff into this position right here, into the bush, and it will not walk back to the original spawn, or like in one of these positions right here. Just barely at the edge of the bush. If you drag it, if you auto attack it, you have to auto attack it once, because obviously it charges, right? So if you just lick it into here, it's going to charge towards this position. So you auto attack it once, you walk back, and then you can put into this position. So in case you get invaded, the enemies will see nothing, and they actually have to go into the bush. So it's gonna, save you a lot of time, and the enemies have no idea how low the Pokemon is, right? So in case you're thinking you're getting invaded, in this game, I think I checked my opponents. I wasn't sure if I'm getting invaded, so I was like, I'm just gonna clear it. But you can just go to the left side and make it easier. So maybe it's like an Egg Slash or something. Here's a good example. From here, I lick the blue buff from here into this position right here, and it's not going to reset. It's still very close to its spawn point, which means it will not reset. If it's out like here, it's going to start resetting at some point and walk back to its original position. So right now it allows us to clear it in case we get invaded, and no one's going to have vision on it except for us in the bush. Now we walk over here. Now we already start thinking, what lane do we want to gank? I can see top lane is very aggressive. I see bot lane is kind of passive. There's only a Mr. Mime. Ganking Mr. Mime lane is quite scary because Confusion on level 4 is one of the best moves in the entire game. So I decide to go towards top right here. There's a Scyther as well going very deep, which means I want to get stacks, right? That's your main goal, either getting KOs or stacks. And my team is about to kill someone, which means we already more people. So in case enemy junglers here, we still one more. And we can walk up to the goal and hopefully score in a 3v2 position. Which we do right here. With my allies on the score, I only have 14 points. It's quite easy to score. Again, if your allies are on the point, you score up faster. And now we just go for these Altarias. Still gotta be very careful. Gengar's early game is not the best. Dream Eater does a lot of damage though, and if you get resets, it's quite huge. So just doing some Will-O-Wisp right here, my team is kind of dying, and I decide, okay, I can maybe still fight this, but I kind of have to sacrifice the slow bro. I'm gonna get the berry, I'm gonna get some HP, and then I can re-engage. So right now, there's two targets right here. I'm just gonna aim, I'm just aiming my Dream Eater up here. If I hit this guy, I can kill him. If I hit this guy, I can also kill him. I just have to play it well though. And in the end, my Dream Eater hits the Curlier, I port in, I boosted auto attack. After Dream Eating, if you use Dream Eater, you get a boosted auto attack, and after porting towards the enemy target, you also get a boosted auto attack. So right here we do the same. Also, whenever I get a reset, I already have the next target in my mind. So I already know that after killing this Curlier, I will go onto the Scissor. So I'm already pre-aiming now. As soon as my Dream Eater's up, I Dream Eater him. I use a Will-O-Wisp because Will-O-Wisp also gives us a... after using Dream Eater, your Will-O-Wisp gets reduced by 2 seconds. So we use a Will-O-Wisp. We boosted auto attack, we port, and then I choose the next target, and we do the same thing as well. Again, boosted auto attack, some Will-O-Wisps. I eject button for no reason. I thought maybe he has another Icy Wind or something up, right? But he doesn't even have it. But I just want to eject button after him in case he has something still up, and will make sure I get the KO. But obviously, it wasn't quite needed. So again, you can see as well, for clearing stuff, it's very straightforward. We Will-O-Wisp, we Dream Eater, we use our boosted auto attack that we got, we port in, you get another boosted auto attack, we use our boosted auto attack, and then we Will-O-Wisp again. And that's the full-on rotation. And we can do the same on Shadow Ball. It doesn't really change. Shadow Ball is just a bit faster. Obviously does more damage, but we do the same rotation now. And there was 2 things I could have done here, but it's actually not. We look at the time, right? It's 8:05 right now. So I'm going to skip these Baltoys to go towards mid lane for the Altarias, right? If I was at 8:20 right here, if it was 8:20, I wouldn't do this, and then I would walk towards, towards from the top side. So I would do this rotation. But now that it's almost 8 already, make sure we're at mid lane. So you gotta be careful, Gengar doesn't have the best early game right now still. There's certain things against overrun us, but luckily our Serena from top lane is also here. So with our Serena, we just secure these Altarias. Very, very straightforward. Now I'm looking for the Mime. I'm walking around a bit weirdly here so I don't get Confusion stunned, and then we hit our Dream Eater into a Shadow Ball. We get the KO, and you can always see, looking for the next target. And now I do an entire combo. This is what an entire combo looks onto an enemy Pokemon. We Dream Eater. We boosted auto attack. We can also Shadow Ball first, but we Shadow Ball, Foo's auto attack, you can use both. Probably Shadow Ball first. Boosted auto attack, because Shadow Ball reduces enemies' special defense, so boosted auto attack would also do more damage. Then we Dream Eater, report, and I take my time for the last Shadow Ball. Again, I aim every single one of my Gengar moves. I never auto-aim on Gengar. That's also something you probably should learn, even though sometimes maybe auto-aiming I would actually hit things a bit more. But I pretty much aim every single move. Glaceon is a bit of a weird matchup. Glaceon's shield, if I Shadow Ball or Dream Eater Glaceon, it can block the entire damage, so I've got to be very careful. So I use my Shadow Ball right here, I proc the passive, and then we Dream Eater, we do a boosted auto attack, a booster, and then... Oh, actually, our Dream Eater got cancelled there. You have to be very careful that your Dream Eater doesn't get cancelled. The jumping part can be interrupted by stuns. So I actually was stunned by the freeze dry. So I want to jump right here. But the moment I wanted to jump, I got frozen by the freeze dry. So it didn't work. And now, yeah, we're gonna break the goal right here. And I'm gonna just look for these two people. I just want to make sure they die. I miss our Dream Eater. I just Unite move afterwards. And it's the enemy jungler, right? The Glaceon. So quick Dream Eater, Shadow Ball. He also goes down. We can score some more points. Maybe a bit overkill, but setting the enemy jungler even further behind. And also, you know, these are kind of making people mad. You know, you just want to smash them as hard as you can. And that makes people, you know, tilt or play much worse than they should be, because they're kind of be like, oh, where's my team? Why did Gengar just Unite move me? I'm not even worth being Unite moved. And now we look for top lane. We have to play it safe now without Unite move. We still have eject button, which are another safety tool. So I'm going to stay back and I'm just going to look for a Dream Eater. Right here, I'm connecting my Dream Eater. Either it's going to hit Glaceon or Mime. Luckily, it hit the Mime. So we do a Shadow Ball, reduce enemy special defense, port in, boosted auto attack into a Shadow Ball. We get the reset, and then another Dream Eater reset onto the next target. You can already see I'm just always picking my next target as good as I can. So porting in, and then do this, and then instantly the Glaceon Dream Eater again into a boosted auto attack, and then the next target as well. Also, here I didn't get the KO. Dream Eater only gets the KO if you actually get the KO. If your teammates get them, you don't get a reset on it. So you have to be the one who gets the KO, otherwise it doesn't work. Also, you don't have to KO someone with Dream Eater. They just have to literally die to you. Doesn't matter if it's your Shadow Ball, Unite move, basic attack. As long as you're the one that gets the last on the enemy hero or Pokemon, you are going to get the reset on Dream Eater. A full cooldown. So, right here as well, it's probably a lot of people would do this mistake and push with this Vigileki. It is impossible to push with this. I don't have Unite move up. None of my teammates have Unite move up. You can see at the top right here, there should be a yellow icon if their Unite move is up, which isn't. So if we go for a no Unite move push right here, we can probably throw the game. So I pinged my team a bit earlier to go for this, and then we can maybe look for bot push afterwards. And I'm just going to take my jungler and just go back to my team afterwards. So very smart by my team as well, realizing we can't push with this. The enemies are literally 5 up here. And if they have a Unite move of like Mime or something, or God of War up right now, we could just run into a throw. So right now as well, this is how you win solo queue games. Think what your opponents are doing. I just saw my entire opponents here, and the enemies know that no one is up here, right? No, they know no one is up here because we just all rotated towards bot side. We didn't show up here at all. The bottom objective is up, though the enemies assume that we are bot lane. So what do I assume? The enemies are going to push for this. And since I'm so strong right now, I'm just going up there and I'm just going to look for something. Maybe I can find 1 or 2 KOs. I have my Unite move up. And that's the first target. We Dream Eater, Shadow Ball, he's dead. Aim for the next one, Dream Eater, Shadow Ball, he's dead. Aim the next one, Dream Eater, Shadow Ball. I'm so far ahead right now. They just literally died to 2 buttons. I don't even need a second Shadow Ball. So just abusing or just thinking of what are my enemies going to do and instantly punishing them for it as good as I can. So my team picked a bottom objective. And we can still look for a push right now, maybe onto a goal because they don't have jump pads yet. So we're gonna look up here. Look and then we jungle. I have Unite move up so I can be quite aggressive. Here I saw Glaceon walking up here, but Glaceon never shows up. So I just predict that Glaceon is maybe sitting in this bush. So I'm shadow balling this. And oh, turns out Glaceon was in there. Again, using my minimap for information. I didn't see her attacking Delphox. So yeah. Looking for some more now, but we have to be a bit careful. But again, I have Unite move up, so I can be a bit aggressive still. Unite move is pretty much either used after you get a KO, you can Unite move to go for the next one, or it's just an escaping tool, right? Or late game, it can also be an engaging tool onto like a squishy and try to kill them. Right now, this right here is a bit scary. Here I actually mess up as well. I Dream Eater in, and my Shadow Ball was sadly a bit too late, so it missed. So I got a eject button and Unite move out at the same time, wrapping around again, and we still get the Glaceon at least. But yeah, that was a bit scary. And now I'm running away because I know the Charizard probably has Unite move up and he really wants to Unite move me. So he did Unite move the Slowbro, but we actually kill him in the air. So I'm just being very patient. I kill him in the air And he goes down, hitting my moves there. And now I use this Itaria, so Shadow Ball again gets reset, right, as well. So I just Shadow Ball a Dream Eater towards this thing right here, and then I Shadow Ball the Mr. Mime. And there we go, Dream Eater, Shadow Ball, boosted auto attack, and we get another nice KO. We can always use white Pokemon as well as like a jumping stone towards our opponents. We can use it as escapes as well, like right here. Bam, is an escape, and now we are also fine. We can jump over walls onto enemy white Pokemon, so it's quite nice. Here I'm just looking for something maybe, but I don't want to be too aggressive. Dream Eater was on Scizor, so I don't want to follow up on Scizor. If I had on Charizard, I would have probably went in, and I'm just going to be patient. My team picks up Regieleki while I'm dealing with my opponents on bot side, and I'm just scouting for vision. I'm scouting for vision to see where my opponents are. I know they have no Charizard Unite, so I'm quite safe, I feel like. Taking a blue buff, and bottom Regis are spawning now. I'm going to look for maybe a score right here, which still is kind of risky because I don't see my opponents. There's a Gardevoir, so riffing my moves a bit, looking for something. Azumarill is going dive now, but this is like very risky. And right here, the Mr. Mime could have actually killed me. I should have never jumped in on this, because it's not worth it. The Mr. Mime is level 9, right? It's literally not worth it. So this is a terrible play of me. I'm 4 levels up. Even if I kill the Mr. Mime, it literally does nothing for me. And the Mr. Mime actually didn't realize it can kill me. I was 100% dead here if the Mr. Mime knows that he can KO me. Here I was aiming for Glaceon. Didn't quite go. And now the Mr. Mime is just chased for no reason. And again right here, you can see how fast I target my next person. And again, I'm not auto-aiming as well. Like I'm aiming every single move. So we do the Dream Eater, we port, and then right here, Dream Eater instantly onto the Scizor. I aim it as good as I can. And if I would have gotten this last hit, I would have also tried to kill the Glaceon. But we didn't get the KO, so have to bend in. Can maybe jump top now to stop the Charizard from scoring more points. And then we head into late game. Late game can be always a bit difficult as Gengar, because like one stun or one CC can just put you off your game, and it can be quite hard to deal with. So gotta be very careful, have good positioning. In this game, I did a mistake in late game as well. Afterwards, I'm going to show how it's supposed to look like. But yeah, I also do mistakes, and I'm going to tell you what not to do as well. Here we just look for something. It's always very important to just understand how much your Dream Eater range is, because it's actually quite long, the Dream Eater range. And this, I think, shows how important it is to move your camera around. Right, we move our camera, and you can see, like, I'm probably not even on the Charizard screen, but I can see him clearly. I know exactly where he is. I Dream Eater, Shadow Ball, and then we take the next target, Dream Eater, Shadow Ball, and another nice easy double KO. This push right here should never happen. So like that's why I'm staying so far back, because it's kind of pointless. So I'm just trying to peel for my teammates, going for the Scizor right here. He lives. It's 40 seconds before Rayquaza spawns. We have no vision on the enemy team. This push is just very, very risky. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So this one I'm not going to take, this Dream Eater jump, even though, you know, you kind of want to always go in if you hit your Dream Eater. But I'm playing it very safe. And I'm just throwing out Shadow Ball after Shadow Ball. Another Shadow Ball. We finally get a KO on the Charizard. Going back to my goal. I just don't want to die right now. So what could happen here is I already have a big death timer built up, right? Because I haven't died yet. So if I die here to like a Mime Unite, I'm going to be dead for such a long time that the enemies can maybe do Rayquaza before I can even respawn. Or what's worse, they even can force my Unite, right? And right now I really don't want to base my Unite move. I want to keep it to live in the last team fight of the match. So here I'm just hoping, I'm just checking if someone's in the bush. We hit the Mr. Mime. Dream Eater, you can see has range, but we are still in range. And now porting in, choosing my next target right here, going onto the Gardevoir, Shadow Ball, Dream Eater. Bam. Easy triple KO. And now we go into Rayquaza position, which is like these two bushes right here is what you kind of want to be. And this one is the best one. This one is the main bush for Gengar. This one is also, if you know where your opponents are, you can also go into this one and hope that someone face checks from here. But in general, this bush is the best one to be in, and just, you want to play it slow. You want to see what your opponents do, what your teammates do. And you can see I'm going to play this team fight very carefully, because I don't want to throw the game away. We have a pretty decent lead still. But we're actually only in the lead. We actually don't have that many points scored, sadly. It's still hard to score points. So Mr. Mime, face checks. I don't want to fight Mr. Mime, so I'm going to run right now. Charizard Unite was something I'm worried about, so I don't have to worry about this anymore. There's something I want to Unite move away just in case. Luckily I didn't have to knock because Charizard Unite with someone else. He goes down, and I'm still playing very safe, waiting for my opening. Here, sadly, I wanted to Dream Eater perfectly on the Scizor when he lands from the Serena Unite. I did it a bit too early, and the Scizor actually gets away. And still playing it safe, though my team, luckily in this game, is also quite good. And now we Dream Eater, we wait patiently, we kill the Glaceon. Actually, I didn't get this last hit, though. You can see my Dream Eater is on cooldown still. And I was sure I had it, that's why I blinked onto the Mr. Mime right here, but my Dream Eater wasn't up. I was like kind of confused. Well, why is my Dream Eater not up? But actually Delphox was the one getting the last hit on Glaceon, which meant I didn't get my Dream Eater reset. Now we're just looking around again. This bush is also quite nice after you got something. And here, so this kill right here happens just in a split second. I see Charizard. Look, I always look at the minimap, and you can see, if I see it, you can see Charizard now on the minimap right here, moving into this bush for like 1 second. So I know he's in this bush because Delphox is in the next one, and Delphox has no vision on him now. So I just aim my entire Dream Eater onto this bush, right? My entire Dream Eater is gonna pretty much take care of all of this. And then we Dream Eater, Shadow Ball, boosted auto attack, look for him, Shadow Ball, and Delphox is able to secure this KO. And now it's something I'm way too aggressive right here. Now I get Gengar. Now pretty much what I want to do my opponents happens to me. I face check a bush. And look, guess, Mr. Mime isn't there. I got confused. Icy Wind comes from the side. I can't use my Unite because I'm stunned by the confusion. And we actually go down. Now we're down for 40 seconds. So this is the mistake that you probably, gotta be a bit careful. You still don't want to face check bushes as well, because you die very, very fast. And this game actually got quite close in the end. So, of course, we did score. But yeah, we ended up winning. So I'm going to show some better late game now. Just some damage numbers for this game, though. We ended with 22 KOs, 6 assists, and 125,000 damage. So here's another late game, another last 2 minutes. I want to just go over. We get a Serena here at Regieleki. Dream Eater Shadow Ball this time aimed better than last time. And we get the KO there on Serena. And now the enemies have a Cinder Ace, which is the main priority target on the enemy team for me. So I'm going to look for the Cinder Ace. But right here as well, you can see I move my camera and I see these two on the minimap. So looking again for another max range Shadow Ball, right here I see Sylveon literally at the edge of my screen. The Dream Eater Shadow Ball is dead. Sadly, the Cinder Ace actually has faint. So otherwise I would have killed the Cinder Ace as well there. He faints away. But I'm not done with the Cinder Ace yet. And keep looking around for it. I'll be very careful again that the enemies have a Mr. Mime, which is a very big problem for Gengar. Just one Mime Unite move and you're kind of out of the game. So again, seeing Serena walking into us, Dream Eater, Serena's going to run away. Now I see the Cinder Ace, so I'm going to go for the Cinder Ace slowly. Try with the Shadow Ball, and he retreats. And now I'm just predicting his pathing. I'm predicting that he's going down back to his team. And I just Dream Eater max range out of his vision, and we get a KO. Serena's here. Instantly Dream Eater as soon as I see the Serena. Dream Eater, Shadow Ball, boosted auto attack, another KO. Here the Sylveon is recoiling to stop Trevenant from scoring, which makes an easy kill for us. Dream Eater, Shadow Ball. And now we just go for Rayquaza, and then we use our Unite move to kill the last two people right here. I miss my move, and I'm just going to my Unite move, just so I can't get hit until my next rotation of moves is up. So I Unite move, I wait for my Dream Eater Shadow Ball to come back on cooldown. Otherwise, we would have probably gotten Crush Unite move right there. Aim for the Mr. Mime, and now the Crush is last man standing. The Shadow Ball Dream Eater Unite move, and he goes down as well. And we can secure Rayquaza with the Dream Eater as well. Actually, Mime somehow got it. But Shadow Ball Dream Eater is also very good last hitting for Rayquaza. And that is the end of this match. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you let me know which Pokemon you would like to see being part of this, which Pokemon you would like to become better at. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!